Have you ever given up parts of yourself just to keep the peace after 70? That might be the very thing that's quietly stealing your happiness. At this stage of life, your time, health, and peace of mind are far too precious to trade for anyone's approval or comfort. Yet so many older adults continue to put others first, children, friends, even strangers, while slowly losing themselves in the process. In today's video, we're talking about 5 things you must never sacrifice for anyone after 70. These are the core parts of your well-being that deserve protection no matter who asks you to compromise them. Because as you get older, you start to realize that true peace doesn't come from pleasing others. It comes from living in a way that honors who you really are. Stay with me until the end, because these 5 things might completely change the way you see your relationships and yourself. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand that saying no isn't selfish, it's self-respect. And the more you protect these parts of your life, the more years you'll spend in genuine happiness, strength, and freedom. Now let's begin. Number 1, your peace of mind. After 70, your peace of mind is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. It's the foundation of your health, your mood, and your ability to enjoy every remaining day you're given. Yet too often, people your age keep sacrificing it to keep others happy. You may stay silent to avoid conflict, tolerate toxic people to feel needed, or let others dictate your time because you don't want to seem selfish. But the truth is, peace isn't something you find, it's something you protect. Think about how much energy you've spent throughout your life, worrying about others' opinions. Maybe you let your adult children talk to you in ways that drain you, or you say yes to every favor, even when you're exhausted. Those small compromises pile up, and before long your mind feels restless and tired, even when your body isn't. You might go to bed feeling uneasy or wake up anxious for no clear reason. That's the cost of giving away your peace too freely. After 70, peace of mind becomes as vital as oxygen. It keeps your blood pressure stable, your immune system stronger, and your thoughts clearer. The absence of peace, on the other hand, wears you down faster than any disease. When your mind is unsettled, your body follows. That's why the first thing you must never sacrifice for anyone is the calm that keeps you balanced. Protect it fiercely. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, it's okay to step back. If a conversation turns stressful, you don't have to stay in it. You've earned the right to choose serenity over obligation. You've carried enough burdens already. Now is the time to travel light. Remember, peace doesn't mean isolation. It means living with a steady heart. It means not allowing guilt or manipulation to control your emotions. It means choosing who gets your attention and who doesn't. People who truly care about you will understand your boundaries. Those who don't were never meant to have that much power over your spirit in the first place. Once you start guarding your peace, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel younger. You think clearer, smile easier, and even your body feels lighter. That's not coincidence. That's the healing power of calm. The moment you stop sacrificing your peace, you stop aging emotionally and start living freely again. Number 2, your health and energy. Your health is the foundation that everything else stands on. Yet it's the one thing many older adults keep sacrificing for others. After 70, your energy isn't as endless as it once was. You can't pour from an empty cup, and every time you overextend yourself to please others, you quietly drain the life force that keeps you alive and vibrant. Maybe you push through fatigue because someone needs a favor. Maybe you skip your walk to babysit the grandkids, or you miss your meals because you're running errands for others. At first, these sacrifices feel small, even noble, but over time they chip away at your strength, leaving your body tired and your mind foggy. What used to be easy begins to feel heavier, and recovery takes longer. Many people in their 70s and 80s tell themselves they'll rest later. But later often never comes. The truth is, your energy is sacred now. You can't afford to spend it on things or people who don't give something meaningful back. Protecting your health doesn't mean being selfish. It means respecting the vessel that's carried you through decades of life. Think of your body as a lifelong companion that's asking for your attention. It doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency. It needs sleep, movement, and nutrition that keep your engine running smoothly. Even small regular care, stretching in the morning, choosing water over soda, taking deep breaths when stressed, can dramatically change how your body feels. It's also about emotional energy. Some people leave you drained every time you talk to them. They complain, criticize, or pull you into problems you can't fix. After 70, you have every right to limit that kind of contact. You can still love someone from a distance while protecting your peace. You're not being rude, you're being wise. Imagine your energy as sunlight. You get only so much each day. You can let it all be absorbed by others, Or you can direct it toward what makes you stronger. Your walks, your laughter, your hobbies, your rest. You've spent your life giving to others now. Your health deserves to be at the top of the list. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, your self-respect. Your self-respect is one of the most valuable treasures you have after 70, yet many people quietly give it away in the name of keeping peace or staying needed. You may allow others to talk down to you, dismiss your opinions, or treat you as though your time and experience no longer matter. But every time you let that happen without standing up for yourself, a small piece of your confidence fades, and over time, it becomes harder to recognize the strong, capable person you truly are. At this age, you've lived through decades of challenges, decisions, and hard-won wisdom. You've earned the right to be treated with dignity. No one, not your children, your friends, or society gets to make you feel small or irrelevant. Self-respect is not about arrogance. It's about quietly knowing your worth and refusing to let anyone take it from you. It's easy to confuse kindness with compliance. Many seniors remain quiet when someone speaks rudely or dismisses their thoughts, thinking it's not worth the trouble. But silence, when it comes from fear of upsetting others, is not peace, it's surrender. And surrendering your self-respect is one of the surest ways to lose your joy. You can be gentle and firm at the same time. You can speak softly and still be heard. When you say, "That's not okay with me," or "Please, don't speak to me that way," you're not being confrontational. You're teaching others how to treat you. It's a lesson in self-preservation, not defiance. Your self-respect also extends to how you treat yourself. Don't belittle your accomplishments or think it's too late to start something new. Confidence doesn't disappear with age, it deepens. Every wrinkle on your face carries a story of resilience. Every gray hair a symbol of survival. You've earned that. Own it. People who respect themselves walk differently, speak differently, and attract different energy. They no longer chase approval, they radiate self-assurance that others can feel. And ironically, when you stop trying to please everyone, that's when people begin to admire you most. So protect your self-respect fiercely. It's the invisible crown you wear every day. And once you reclaim it, you'll realize that it's not your age that limits you. It's the moments you forget your worth. Number 4, your personal time. Time becomes the most valuable thing you own after 70, yet it's the one resource most people still give away without thinking. You might spend hours listening to complaints, running errands for others, or attending events you don't enjoy just to avoid disappointing someone. But here's the truth. When you give your time to things that don't bring you peace, joy, or meaning, you're not being generous. You're slowly giving away the one thing you can never get back. At this stage in life, your hours are sacred. Every morning you wake up is a gift, and what you choose to do with it determines not only how you feel today, but how much life you have left in you. Many older adults lose track of this because they're used to being caretakers, providers, or the dependable ones everyone turns to. But after 70, your time must serve your well-being first. You've earned that right through decades of giving. That doesn't mean isolating yourself. It means being intentional. If a phone call leaves you drained, it's okay to shorten it. If an invitation feels more like an obligation, you can politely decline. Your time belongs to your priorities, your health, your peace, your purpose, not other people's demands. Think of it like a bank account. Each day you're given a small deposit of hours, and you get to choose where to spend them. Do you invest them in something that brings warmth to your heart? A walk in the park, a conversation with someone uplifting, a quiet cup of tea with the morning light? Or do you hand them over to situations that bring stress or resentment? The answer to that question shapes the quality of your final decades. Sometimes people will guilt you into giving your time away, saying things like, "You're retired, you have plenty of time." But retirement doesn't mean your time is free. It means your time is finally yours. Protect it the way you wish you had in your younger years. Don't apologize for valuing your hours. Every peaceful afternoon and every slow morning you preserve for yourself is an act of love for the life you've built. When you honor your time, your days begin to feel fuller, not busier, but richer. You start waking up with a sense of calm purpose, knowing that your life still has space for what truly matters. Because at the end of it all, no one remembers how much you did for others. They remember the peace you carried within you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, your peace of mind. After 70, peace of mind is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the quiet center of your well-being, yet it's the one thing that often gets disrupted by the noise of others' opinions, problems, or expectations. Many older adults spend their later years trying to fix family disputes, worrying about things they can't control, or holding on to regrets from decades ago. But peace doesn't come from solving every problem. It comes from learning which problems are no longer yours to carry. You've earned the right to a calm mind. You've worked, sacrificed, raised, and cared for others all your life. At this stage, you don't owe anyone constant worry or emotional exhaustion. What you owe yourself is the freedom to rest mentally, to wake up without anxiety, and to enjoy the stillness of the present moment. Peace of mind begins with boundaries. It means saying no when you need to, walking away from toxic conversations, and choosing silence over arguments that lead nowhere. Some people may call it distant or detached, but in truth, it's wisdom. You've learned that not every battle deserves your energy, and not every situation requires your involvement. The older you get, the more precious your serenity becomes, and the less it should be disturbed by what's outside your control. Regret is another heavy chain that robs seniors of peace. You might replay moments where you could have been kinder, braver, or wiser. But the truth is, you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Every misstep taught you something. Every loss shaped the person you are today. Peace comes when you stop punishing yourself for the past and start embracing the lessons it gave you. It's also about detachment from external validation. You don't need everyone's approval anymore. You don't need to explain your choices, justify your happiness, or live by someone else's rules. At this age, your peace should no longer depend on what others think of you. The people who love you genuinely won't need explanations. They'll simply be grateful to share your company. Protecting your peace might mean spending more time alone, reading, gardening, praying, or simply sitting quietly with a warm drink. It might mean turning off the news or avoiding those who always have something negative to say. You're not shutting out the world, you're choosing which parts of it deserve access to your heart. When you value peace above all else, you begin to feel lighter, clearer, and freer. You laugh more easily, breathe more deeply, and sleep more soundly. Because peace isn't about having a perfect life, it's about finding harmony within the imperfect one you already have. And once you learn to protect that peace, everything else in your life begins to fall into place effortlessly. Final thoughts. When you reach your 70s, life becomes less about proving yourself to others and more about protecting what truly matters within you. Health, dignity, self-respect, personal time, and peace of mind, these are not luxuries, they are your foundation. When you guard them, you live with freedom. When you neglect them, life quietly begins to shrink. It's easy to think that aging means losing control, but that's far from the truth. Aging, in many ways, is reclaiming control over your choices, your emotions, and your priorities. You've spent a lifetime giving to others. These years are about giving to yourself without guilt. The reality is, people come and go. Opinions fade. The world keeps spinning, but your inner world, your peace, your joy, your pride, stays with you until your last breath. That's why you must never sacrifice them for anyone or anything. The people who love you will respect your boundaries. The ones who don't were never truly there for you in the first place. So walk forward with quiet strength. Take care of your body as your loyal companion. Speak your truth without fear. Use your time like it's gold. And protect your peace like it's your last breath of air. Because in the end, these 5 things are what make life after 70 not just long, but truly worth living. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.